How do you do? My name is Rasberry. I'm a member and a minister in the Universal Life Church. I'm going to tell you what my membership in this church means to me and invite you to also register yourself as a member and a minister. The Universal Life Church is best known as the church which will ordain people for registering online. You can go to a website, you put in your name and your email address, and for free, you're registered in the roster of this church. You become a member and they ordain you automatically. All members are ordained. This is important to me because I care about digital rights, I care about civil rights, and I care about freedom of expression and freedom to practice my faith as I understand it, and it fits in with my community. I'm here right now at a place called the Internet Archive. If you look behind me, this is a church. This has been a church for a long time in the conventional way. And when this organization, a community nonprofit tech organization called the Internet Archive, purchased this building, they made it a monument and a shrine to knowledge, learning, and educating and sharing information with others. It means a lot to me that the Internet Archive is able to do archiving and to give meaning and reverence to people who also want to archive and share knowledge. And it's a message from the Universal Life Church that they also say science is God. What they mean by this is that the humanities, knowledge, sharing among people, academia, universities, research, consensus and agreement and collaboration with others is the way that we experience the universe. It's the way that we perceive things. And when you talk with other people, come to agreement, you debate and you consult with experts and you come up with consensus over time, then this is how we understand the world. This is how technology develops. This is how humanity's improved over time. This is how we address the evils in this world, like poverty, ignorance, conflict, and strife between other people. This is how we lift up people around the world. There's people in more fortunate and privileged places that are able to develop knowledge, build universities, do science, and we take the fruits that are developed from these things and we share them with other places. Go into indigenous communities, places that are in a different place in their development, but they still have cultural knowledge and cultural practices to share back with everyone who's more globalized and integrated with the international scientific community. So when I've registered with the Universal Life Church, what they give me is all the rights that come with being a minister. If you look into the laws of any country, I'm in the United States, but every country, going all the way back through history, gives certain rights and privileges to people who are members of a church and to people who are ordained in a church. And the Universal Life Church was established to share these rights freely, even if people are not aligned with the beliefs of the church that was in their own community. So you can read about the history of this church, but I'll give some context. It's best known for being involved in marriages, and the situation used to be, not so long ago in the United States and other places, that if you wanted to get married to another person, both people needed to be in good standing and be members of a church. That was your only option. So nowadays, people are familiar with the idea that if you want to be married, you can go to a courthouse, you can get married through a justice of the peace. But this is a modern civil intervention. This is not something that has always been available. It's still not available to many people on this earth. And the Universal Life Church was founded to give the right to marriage to people wherever they might be, even if they're not members of a church, even if they're not in good standing with a church. Nowadays, you can go to the online website for the Universal Life Church, you register and you get these privileges to be a minister, to officiate marriages. That's what it's best known for. But before the internet, the Universal Life Church would give these same rights to people, except instead of going to a website, you would send them what's called a self-addressed stamped envelope through the mail. You mail this to the church and they would send you back a document saying, okay, now you're ordained. You have the right to get married. You can take these documents to the courthouse and certify, officiate the marriage that happened. What I would encourage you to do is to think about the rights that come with being a member of a church. Consider whether you would like to gain access to these rights. I've mentioned marriage, but look it up in your country, look it up in your state, look it up in your city, because these rights vary according to country, according to the geographic place that you're in. But it is true that everywhere on earth grants particular rights to people who are a member of a church, and it doesn't grant those rights to people who are outside the church. It's been this way for centuries. It's been this way in every country. As I said, I'm here in the Internet Archive. I'm physically in the church building where the Internet Archive has its headquarters and does its digital archiving, book archiving, and media archiving. Internet Archive invites Wikipedia editors to come and collaborate with these archives. So Wikipedia does a lot of its fact-checking for the information that Wikipedia shares with the support and resources of the Internet Archive. It's an important part of my life that I edit Wikipedia. I identify as a Wikipedia editor. It means a lot to me. I'm a supporter with an Internet Archive account. That's also part of my personality and my habits, and something that means a lot to me. And it's very important to me as well that I'm a member of the Universal Life Church. It gives me a lot of confidence. It makes me feel very happy and more secure in what I do with Wikipedia and the kind of research I do at my university to be a member of the Universal Life Church. And I would put the Universal Life Church on par with other nonprofit community tech organizations in being a place where you can go to a website and you're just a regular person, but you engage with the website, you make an account with this organization, and then suddenly you're a new person, you're a new creature, you're reformed. You have more rights after 5 minutes on this website than you had when you just arrived there. So think about the rights that you can get. Take the 5 minutes to register an account, get yourself ordained at the Universal Life Church, and then go forward and think, how did this change you? What can you do now that you couldn't do before? I bet you can come up with some ideas. Thank you very much.